I don't know what kind of crap you think you can pull on Roby. You don't pull out my show. Now get the hell out of my life.
The type of girl you wanna chew all of my bubble gum. The type of girl you want. I'm the type of girl you wanna take to your mama house. Take house.
Man, listen, I'm about to get straight to the money. If we ain't getting Raquel knocking Liv Morgan out of bra straps, I don't know what the hell we doing at this point. But you want to talk about it? Let's go. Hey, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy TJ. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Wrestling Nostalgia, where I get my wrestling content on these videos. And today, we're talking about the the cold rivalry between Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. I don't know what's about to happen. I don't know if the WWE just forgot about it. I don't know if they even care. I don't even know if they even give a damn about Raquel at this point or making her a top star. But at one point in time, she was getting her reps in and she was, yeah, big mommy about to do this and this, that, and the third. And I'm thinking, okay, talk your Raquel, come on, girl. I've been wanting you to come through. And then they just kept having her week after week keep losing against Stephanie Vaqueta, and I get it. Stephanie is the new thing that's going on right now, and WWE wants to make her an international star. She had a decent reign with the belt, but let's just be honest. She didn't really. I'm gonna be real. She didn't really move me. I'm gonna be real. Like, don't get me wrong. She had a decent. It was okay. You know what I mean? I feel like they didn't really give her too much to work with. They kept having her beat up Raquel over and over again. And I think Roxanne had got up in there involved as well. And I believe Nikki Bella was like her first opponent. And I think that was about it as far as her challengers. I don't think Io got a rematch. And that's who she beat in the tournament finals. So that's why I'm like... So let's just go right into it, right? I feel like if the WWE cares, if they even remember who Raquel is at this point, for all I know is they probably just forgot to cut her and they probably do it later. I don't know, but I'm not speaking that into existence though. So I hope it don't happen. Anywho, I feel like if the WWE really cares about the direction of Raquel or making her a big star, this is exactly how they do it. They need to pull a trigger on the tension. And not like where it's, oh, I got to really spot it out to notice it or anything like that, or the glaring looks. Because I might have missed it. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did. But they need to just go ahead and just have a situation where Raquel and Liv Morgan finally are about to be at odds. It needs to happen soon. And then after it is noticeable how the tension is going brewing between them, then this is when you either pull the trigger on Raquel Rodriguez winning the Queen of the Ring, or maybe Money in the Bank, something like that. But then again, now with Money in the Bank being in September, that's a little bit too far. First order of business, they need to just go ahead and have tension between each other. And they're just not getting along. Maybe Raquel is starting to take the pins and things of that nature, costing Liv matches, something of that nature. And they could just go ahead and butt heads, but not like get physical yet. Just tension. And then I'll say probably like around SummerSlam, depending on who is the number one contender, either have Raquel Rodriguez cost Liv Morgan her world title, or maybe Liv wins, and then this is where they do the whole evolution moment where they was all like, yeah, put her down. And then they could do that whole thing. But the breakup should happen at SummerSlam. And this is how you do it. Once she go ahead and knock out her bra straps and just ragtag her, and I'm talking about like really take her through there. Like I'm trying to see her just just like a rag doll. Just go ahead and just take her through there. Take her through there. Take her through there.
Take me through that. Take me through that. Where's she going?
Yeah, like go ahead and do that to her. Do your big one. I'm talking about put her through the table and everything. Sahana bomb through the table on the apron and everything. I'm trying to see her go ahead and get carried out of the damn ambulance, okay? Just go ahead and just whoop her ass. So this is how we gonna do it. After SummerSlam, like the whole backstage interview or something like that, she could be like, oh, I talk on my time, and I'll let y'all know why I finally snapped on Liv Morgan. That bitch. Or something like that. I don't know. Maybe like another week or 2 weeks or something like that, she finally speaks her piece. And this is exactly what she could say. This didn't start just a couple of months ago. This was years in the making, since the beginning of our friendship. Do you not remember, Liv? When you first met me, you slapped me. Yeah, you thought I forgot that. Yeah, a lot of people don't remember it, but you slapped me because you wanted to prove that you were the tough girl. And I showed you then that I wasn't one to quit. Then she can say over time they wind up, partnering up, and they wind up getting along. They won tag team gold, but it was always like an underlying tension. Like, you were always the vocal point. You were always the forefront. You were always the chosen one. You the one that got world titles. What about me? I was always on the background. I was never on the front end. You always took the spotlight, and now I am tired of it. And then even after I helped you when I came back at Bad Blood, I still was the background. Even when I wanted to get a shine on, it was always about you. And you were still, even then, you were against me going against Stephanie Vaquera because you wanted to be the one to win the world title, and which you did. And I helped you win that world title as well. So now, no more. It's time for Big Mommy Cool to go ahead and step into her own spotlight. And that's starting with your Women's World Championship. Liv, bitch, I'm done being your bodyguard, and I'm done being in your shadows. I'm going to take your Women's World Championship. This sets up a rivalry going down the line. And let's just say that Liv Morgan is still the Women's World Champion. She'll probably come back like in 3 weeks. Maybe Liv will cost Raquel Rodriguez a match or something like that. Or maybe after she wins, she could go ahead and say, oh, this is a shining example why I should be the top woman in the WWE. I'm going to be the next Women's World Champion. This, that, and the third. And a bitch in here can do anything about it. Whoop, whoop. And this is where Liv Morgan comes out, and then she winds up getting her licks in. And of course, because Liv is, she ain't gonna be strong enough to handle mommy, she could go ahead and Tahana bomb her to hell, and then she could go ahead and hold up the world title and be like, yeah, this is gonna be mine. So this is when Adam could go ahead and set up a match, a first time ever women's ambulance match at Bad Blood, if they have Bad Blood again. And this will be actually symbolic because the same pay-per-view event that Raquel Rodriguez had came back to is the same pay-per-view that she is going to bury Liv Morgan in and win the Women's World Championship. Yes, she is going to win that match. The first ever women's ambulance match, Liv versus Raquel. And they are going to take each other through there. They're going to pillar the post, beat each other up. And of course, because Big Mommy Cool ain't come to play, she is going to go ahead and Tahana bomb her on the stretcher, and then she's going to put her right on the ambulance, and we're not going to see Liv Morgan until probably Royal Rumble. Yes, Raquel Rodriguez is going to win the Women's World Championship, and that's how we're going to make a top star. Bam, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. The breakup at SummerSlam, the build-up throughout months or something like that, or maybe the next month, next PLE event. I don't know what September is going to be. I know October, I think that's when they do the whole Crown Jewel thing, or maybe November. So let Raquel Rodriguez just go ahead and take that Women's World Championship. I don't need another long reign from Liv Morgan. Honestly, look, respectfully, I like Liv Morgan, but we need to make new top stars, and Raquel Rodriguez had waited in the wings for way too long. We need to go ahead and put the strap to Raquel and let her go ahead and shoot up to the moon. The only thing that I'm forgetting is Roxanne Perez. If you want, you could go ahead and have her be the vocal point of it, but have her be heel with Raquel. And since she didn't like, and then on top of that, she didn't even really like Liv Morgan anyway, because remember, Liv Morgan was the one that kind of was all like looking at Raquel Rodriguez all stank and stuff. So we could just go ahead and exit Liv Morgan out and take her world title maybe somewhere down the line if you want to run it back at WrestleMania. But Liv Morgan has to put Raquel Rodriguez over. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense to sit up there and have her win the world title, and in the first rematch, she just loses. So, no, we're going to have Raquel Rodriguez go ahead and have her WrestleMania moment and win. Liv does not need this win. So we could go ahead and end right there, and that's where I'm going to stop at. Comment down below. How do you feel about Raquel Rodriguez finally entering into the main event picture scene? Do you see her being a future world champion? Do you feel like she should turn her back on Liv Morgan, being as though that she's not benefiting from this group from day one? Or do you feel like she needs to stay a part of the Judgment Day and be in Liv's shadows forever? Which I don't feel like that's going to happen. But knowing WWE, I don't have no faith in TKO. They'll probably screw it up and have Liv win this feud and ruin the credibility of Raquel Rodriguez forever. But comment down below, like, share, and subscribe. Help me grow this channel. Your love and support is definitely greatly appreciated. Welcome. Peace. TJ, I'm out.
The team of Raquel Rodriguez and Liv
Medicine.
You're so pretty.